Hey there, it's Ryan. I'm here to answer the question, what happened in real estate in your backyard over the last 30 days? So let's start with inventory, or how many homes are for sale. Now, if you remember, home sales tanked in April, which was likely due to the initial shock of interest rates going way up. However, in May and June, home sales were up due to more homes being for sale and price increases slowing down. So the good news is where we are right now is very similar to where we were back before 2020 and the pandemic start. So this means that we're getting closer to a healthy or balanced market. So you might be asking, what about all the new homes? Well, in a report released last May, we saw 444,000 new homes for sale or being built. And the number of new homes available has been increasing since the start of the year. So it seems like a lot of home builders have done a good job of catching up to the demand of all the home buyers. So I actually have a few friends who sell new homes and were only allowed to sell 2 homes per month. Now, once they hit that cap, they were cut off, and I'm glad to see things are turning around, at least for them. So a recent report from Realtor.com shows that rents continue to surge nationwide. Now, the average rent in the top 50 metros reached $1,849 a month. Ouch. Now, this is 15.5% higher than this time last year. So I actually had a question for all my renters that are watching this video. What do you see with where you live? Are rents going up, or is your rent locked in for a bit? So let's shift gears towards interest rates. Now, at the time of making this video, the national average interest rate is 6.352%, which seems shocking compared to what we are used to. Now, recently I had gotten a lot of questions about buying points to lower the interest rate, or even adjustable rate mortgages. Now, in my experience over 17 years of doing this job, I've seen very few instances where paying points has a positive return on investment. Now, here's an example. So a recent buyer purchasing an investment property wanted to lower their interest rate from 6.6 to 5.5. Now, it would have cost her an additional $13,000 at closing and saved her only $120 a month in monthly payment. Now, on the surface, the lower interest rate sounds better, but it would have taken her 9 years to break even on that $13,000 she spent. Now, if you also consider inflation, she's better served keeping that money in her pocket right now. Now, as for adjustable rates, they will become more popular again as fixed rates keep rising. Now, keep in mind, they are not meant for everyone. So remember, the average home owner lives in their home for 5 to 7 years. If you have an adjustable rate mortgage for 7 years or less, you should be safe. I've had several adjustable rates in my life and have never gotten burned because I knew how they work. So in spite of interest rates going up, we're still having a few refinances come in, or loan upgrades, if you will. So we've had one cash out refinance to buy an investment property, another one to lower their interest rate from 8% down to 6%. It's hard to imagine that anyone had an 8% rate, but all the same. So here's the deal. As inflation is speeding up and the financial pressure starts to creep into all of our homes, I want to remind you that we are a resource for anything financial you need. We want you to win and sleep well at night. So if there's anything that you want to talk through or stuck with, please just ask. There's no judgment because we are all going through this together. I look forward to hearing from you, but until then, I'll see you in August.